So hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about a very important topic, which is how English proficiency and overall communication affects your placements and in your overall career path. And also at the end of this video we are going to discuss about some tips and tactics which you can use to actually improve your communication skills in an overall facet. So let me begin this video with a small story. So talking about our batch specifically, in our batch there are two kinds of students. The first ones are the ones who are able to express their ideas in front of people or in interviews in a very good manner, and people understand them well. And the second kind of people are the ones who have the actual knowledge about the subject. They have studied for 4 years rigorously, and when they're asked to express their idea in front of a 10, 15 or 20 people, or in a GD or in an interview, they are very underconfident about themselves. They feel shy, they feel unmotivated, or they feel like, okay, this is too much pressure upon me. And these kind of people are the ones who at the end of the BTech are the ones who don't get placed. And the category 1 people who are able to express their ideas are the ones who eventually get placed in companies and do well in their career. So as we can see that actually communication and English both are necessary when it comes to placements or in any professional career path, which if you are set in, you should really focus on these two aspects in your bachelor's or in your BTech. Now let's look into the ways in which you can actually improve your spoken English and communication. But before we begin, I would like to emphasize upon a very important point, that communication and spoken English are two different things. Communication is your ability to express your ideas in an impactful manner to the other person. On the other hand, spoken English is just communicating in English language. It doesn't have to do with ways you can communicate in a better way. It's just about speaking in English language. That's it, nothing more than that, right? So let's look upon how you can actually improve your spoken English. But before we begin, the first thing and the basic thing that needs to be kept in mind is that, are you able to write in English? Because if you are able to write in English, then the problem exists that you are not able to express your ideas in English. But getting a step back from it, if you're not able to write in English at the very first hand, then I would suggest you that you please go and visit the subject English grammar and learn about tenses and how to construct sentences. And then once you have a basic idea about it, then you can come back to how to actually improve in actually speaking the English language, right? So if you are now able to write in English in a pretty good manner and not able to speak in English, so I would suggest you three different techniques of or ways which you can use to actually improve in speaking in English language. The first way and the foremost way is to think in English. Normally what happens is that we think in Hindi language, like आज मुझे उससे मिलना है, so we in our mind it's always like in Hindi. But if we are a bit conscious about it, we can think, okay, so today I have to meet that person. If we are able to think in English now, it will provide us with a space in which no one is able to hear us, and we are in a judgment free space, and we can actually speak broken bits of English language but with a very confident tone in our mind. And that provides the groundwork which you can actually build upon how to speak in English language in a better manner. So the second method is to actually speak in English language. Since you are now able to think in English language, you are required to speak in English language. For this, what you can do is that whenever you are alone, you can have a third or fifth grade Hindi textbook around you, or a storybook around you, or you can just Google a simple story. For example, I have this story with me. It says एक बार की बात है, and you can construct it in English language. For example, once upon a time, जंगल में एक कौवा रहता था. There was a crow in a forest, and like this you can actually convert these Hindi words into English and speak them in a fluent manner or whatever manner you are comfortable with, and actually improve upon speaking in English and then you will have the confidence to actually construct your words in English and speak in English when the chance comes. So the next thing is to actually talk to someone. But most of us are from a middle class background, and most of us don't have the friends or people to speak in English with. So there is one app called Josh Skills. It's a paid app in a way, which allows you to which allows people who wants to improve their English language connect over a platform and get on a call with each other, and they can speak in whatever manner they're comfortable in speak in English, and they can talk to each other and actually have a feeling of talking to someone in English language and able to understand the language at the same time. And this really provides you with a holistic way to actually improve your English language and speak at the same time. And this is really beneficial for beginners, and this really helps you to improve upon it. So now talking about how should you improve your communication skills, the first thing you need to keep in mind is to participate in college events or be in most of the activities and explore whatever fields you have, so that this gives you a chance to actually see and speak confidently and have that leadership skills to speak in front of people or in groups, and this will eventually impact you to speak better in your GDs, interviews, and in your placements, and this overall will guarantee that you will get your dream job, your dream placement, or have a good career path at the end of your BTech. And this is from my side, and if you have any doubts you can put down in comments, and thank you.